Hi, I'm Nancy of AskAnSLP.com or Ask Nancy on Facebook. I'm a speech language pathologist and I've been practicing for well more than 30 years, and I'm here today to talk to you about puzzles. My favorite place to buy my favorite puzzles from is the Best Alzheimer's Products. Very often, people with Alzheimer's lose their ability to interact and play. As a speech language pathologist, I encourage, teach, and train families to play again. If you modify activities, very often the person with Alzheimer's or dementia, or even the person with a language disorder after a stroke, so somebody with aphasia, very often they can participate if something is modified. They may not be able to do it the old way, but there are some new ways, and I have some new tricks that will help you play and engage the person that is limited now. I love puzzles. When I buy puzzles, I put them together. The first thing I do is put them together before I introduce them to anybody. This happens to be a puzzle. There's a barn and there's some cars and vehicles of varying degrees of disrepair. There's a tractor, a barn. I've picked up the first piece, and what I have done is I have a rubber band around it and I have each piece labeled. So I have the first piece is 1A, and then I have 1B. So I know immediately that these two go together. So you would be able to give these two pieces to the person that you're playing with and see if they can go ahead and intersect them themselves. If they can't, you can do it. You can hand them one at a time. So you put in two, and then you're going to look for the 1C. You know what goes here. See if they can slide it in. You can give them a whole row and see if they can put the whole row together. So what I love about puzzles, it can go from something very simple to giving them two pieces and seeing if they can put them together, to giving them all 25 pieces mixed up. And if they have the ability to put a whole 25 piece puzzle together, by all means, put them out and mix them up and put them together with your loved one. So I love puzzles too because you can have children playing. So now if you're in the situation where you have to go to the nursing home to visit your mom or your dad, or you have to go to an assisted living facility and you have a child in tow, the child can also play and interact with the person that has the limited ability. It's a good way for children to continue an interaction with the grandma, with the loved one, or maybe to begin. Maybe you live out of town and you don't get to see them very much. This is a good way of interacting. It may evoke some memories. You may be able to get a little bit of language. You can then discuss what you see. It's a barn on a farm. There are cars and trucks. You can name some things in the picture to see if they can point, or you can just sit quietly and put pieces together, or you can sit and describe even though the person you're with is not communicating anymore. Either way, they will feel like they're being interacted with and they're in an activity. So then I would put all pieces for row 1 in a rubber band. It goes back in the box. Now you're ready to go. It's a very easy way to stay organized. The other two puzzles that I bought from Best Alzheimer's Products, candy shop. Who doesn't love candy? This is a tray puzzle. This one down here didn't come in a tray, so these are going to be all loose. So this one, when you get it, it's already put together. So you will pick up the pieces and you will label them anyway, because if this turns over, you'll have an easier time sorting them if you know everything that's row 1 has a 1 on it. And then it makes it easier going back, and it's quicker. A lot of times we do have to worry about the time. You may be working, you may be on your way home from work, and you may have a limited amount of time to really sort things. So a puzzle falling over on a day when you have nothing else to do may not be a catastrophe, but a puzzle falling over if you are on your way out the door or on your way in the door, it's a lot more difficult and frustrating if it's not organized in such a way that you can play it quickly, put it back together quickly, and it's easier. So it makes it more fun. Engage the children with you. Another puzzle that I have here, beautiful birds. It's called Around the Bird Feeder. On the back of the board, I have not opened this yet, has the names of all the birds that you find in the puzzle. So I like that. You can learn something, and maybe the bird lover in your family would enjoy something like this. So what I really love about the Best Alzheimer's Products is they do have a wide variety for whatever the interests were of the person who is now infirmed, or the one suffering with the dementia or aphasia or Alzheimer's. you will be able to find something of interest to them. Okay, trust me, there are a lot of products. They also have a lot of products that facilitate motor ability, hands, just all kinds of activities. So definitely go on the website and look for Best Alzheimer's products and see if you can find some things to get involved, play, modify an activity, but most of all, have fun. Thank you.